No city center is complete without the presence of street performers. These guys and gals are the ones who make every major city around the world come to life. Without them, none of these places would be the same. Some of them dress up as famous celebrities and movie characters to get your attention and a picture with you, while others have musical talents that they like to show off in the hopes of being discovered to become famous one day. And others have very unique and quirky skills that can entertain you for hours that you can't easily find somewhere else. Today I'll be showing you 10 street performers that will amaze you. I put together a list of people doing things that I haven't seen anywhere else. Some of these acts are hard to explain, but somehow these performers make it work, and it's brought them good money and recognition. With all that said and done, let's begin, shall we? Number 10. The Michael Jackson Lookalike. There are many Michael Jackson impersonators around the world, but I haven't seen one as impressive as this guy in Las Vegas. I mean, honestly, when I look at him, I begin to wonder if I'm actually looking at the real Michael Jackson. Yes, I know Michael passed away back in 2009, but if I were to believe those conspiracy theories that claim he's alive like Tupac, I'd say he's right here on the Las Vegas Strip. As soon as he comes out from behind the curtain, you can see that he pretty much nailed the Michael Jackson look with the black clothes, the hat, and the white socks. And when he starts dancing to the beat of Billie Jean, you can tell that this guy really knows how to dance, just like the King of Pop did back in the day. His energy is contagious, and you can see that people are quick to give him their money, and heck, some of them even join him in dancing. But no one can do it as perfectly as this guy. Number 8. The Ring Man. The next performance is a bit hard to explain, but let's give it a try. Isaac Howe is one of the most famous street performers in Taiwan. What made him famous is the way he pretty much becomes one with his Sir Wheel, which is a huge steel ring that he uses to do acrobatic acts. Isaac can balance himself inside the ring while spinning around in a vertical position. He even uses a part of the ring to balance himself with his arms while his feet are suspended in midair. The most impressive thing about it is that he can stay inside the ring without his feet touching the floor. And the ring can also stay balanced without flipping to the sides or falling off. At some point it looks as if the ring is about to fall flat on the ground. However, Isaac keeps balancing on the ring and moves it in any way he wants until finally comes to a stop after doing acrobatics for about 5 minutes. And honestly, that's a pretty long time for a performance like this one. Number 7. Karkocha. Karkocha is a Chilean street performer who has traveled all over the world, and his main goal is very simple: to make everyone laugh. In order to do that, Karkocha uses whatever is available to him at the moment to get the people around him in a better mood. He doesn't really have a set routine, but instead he pretty much reads the people around him and finds a way to interact with them, hoping to make their day a little brighter. He's a modern-day Harlequin, and a very colorful one at that. He does not use any words to speak to the audience. Instead, he uses a whistle, and somehow he manages to communicate with people and get them to interact with him. So far, he's been to 33 different countries and hundreds of cities. Heck, at this rate, he's likely to visit every city around the globe and will bring laughter to anyone who crosses his path. Number 6. Mike Young. New York City is well known for its many street performers. You can see them around Times Square, Central Park, and even at the subway stations. Mike Young used to be one of these performers. The guy spent around 40 years of his life performing in different subway stations around the city. And the reason why he never stopped was because he was actually a really good singer. So good that he went viral in 2016 when someone recorded him singing Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers. The video got around 2 million views per week. After that, he was invited to the Late Late Show with James Corden, and he made it to the quarterfinals of America Got Talent. As of today, Young has recorded a few singles, and he even worked with Martin Garrix on a song that honors Mike Young's wife Lydia. You might want to pull out your phone and record a video next time you see someone singing in the streets. You never know where life will take them. Number 5. Akira. Who said you can only be good at one thing? Akira from Japan has shown us that we can develop different artistic skills and perform them all at the same time. This guy became famous in the streets of Tokyo, where he would show off his DJ mixing skills, and at the same time he would dance and create beautiful pieces of visual art. People who have seen him say that his energy is contagious. When you see his show, you don't know if you want to start dancing with him or if you just want to watch him paint. Everything he does is amazing. No wonder he's now traveling all over the world. You could say that he's a rhythmic painter. His visual art is connected to his dancing and beats that he mixes. Number 4. The Chainsaw Juggler. Juggling's a pretty cool skill, but it might not be that impressive when performed on a public street. However, if you add some crazy items to your routine, you're definitely gonna get all eyes on you. That is exactly what this guy named Dynamite has managed to do. He added a chainsaw to his routine and now juggles it along with other items while standing at the center of a crowded plaza. But no one looks scared, funnily enough. The guy looks like he knows what he's doing. He also juggles sharp swords, and sometimes he does it while keeping his balance on a very high motorcycle. During his performance, he asks volunteers to help him get on the cycle, and they also have to throw swords at him so he can add more of them to the show. Juggling swords is hard, and staying balanced on a high motorcycle is also hard, but doing the two at the same time is just an insane idea. However, Dynamite can do it without hurting himself or anyone around him. Number 3. Flexible kids. What's cool about street performers is that most of the time you don't really make plans to go see them. You just stumble upon them while exploring whatever city you're in. In this video, a tourist ran into a very flexible kid while exploring the city of Shenzhen, China. The girl uses her mount to support herself on the ground, while her legs bend above her shoulders, and then she starts spinning around. The show is absolutely insane, and of course the kid gets some money from the tourists. I wonder how long it took for this girl to develop those skills, because I've seen yoga poses that look impossible, but the way this girl spins while twisting her limbs is something I never thought I'd see in my life. I really do hope she's making good money out of this. She's putting in the effort, that's for certain. Now it's time for the day's best pick. Music Visual. My analytics show that only about 15% of you watching are actually subscribed. Come on guys, what's up with that? Can you guys please hit the subscribe button? You guys watch my videos every day anyway, so you might as well subscribe and keep up to date with every video we put out. Number 1. The Invisible Man. I've watched movies about the Invisible Man, especially that new one that's a horror movie. Ugh. However, I never thought I'd see him on the streets. Apparently, there's a street performer who's known as the Invisible Man. He sits in the streets of Valencia in Spain, and at first sight it just looks like a set of clothes nicely fixed on a chair. However, things get a bit twisted as soon as the character starts moving his arms and interacts with people passing by. He does all of this without showing a face. However, there is a hat and a pair of sunglasses floating in the air, which gives us the illusion that that's where his face is, even though we can't see it. How does he manage to do it? Again, I don't plan to reveal his secrets and ruin the magic of his performance. All I know is that the Invisible Man and all the other performers are awesome, and I'm not the only one who thinks so. All of the crowds that gather around these performers tell us that they are talented and entertaining. Have you seen any of them? What is the craziest street performance that you've seen in your life? Which one of these would you like to see someday? Let us know in the comments section down below. With all that said and done, that's our video for today, folks, and I will see you all next time. Later, everybody.